From your most watched, most trusted weather source, here's your certified, most accurate first alert forecast.
Alrighty folks, the cold air is here. It's going to stay for a couple more days, and then next week we can finally break out of this, start warming up a little bit, getting back to average. By the way, these are temperatures you see in January and February, so we're already way ahead of schedule here. 39 a husky there. We're going to soon be dropping the 30s as we go towards post-midnight tonight. Something I want to reiterate, I keep showing this graphic here because you see the increase of moisture content moves in, and a lot of you are maybe seeing some rain on radar right now, but it's not really falling to the ground. It is so dry high above our heads as by the time it's falling, it's really just evaporating on contact. So of course we'll have to watch that, see how that plays out, especially later tomorrow morning for sure. Right now the winds are calm, not much of an issue with that this afternoon, or now heading into this evening rather. There's the rain on radar, kind of just pops up there, but it's not really falling. It's so high and dry, the atmosphere is just evaporating on contact. Now you might see a few sprinkles, give or take, for some folks. Most of the rain that is actually falling extends outside of Charleston, South Carolina, over to portions of Jackson, Mississippi there, and then up towards portions of outside of Nashville, portions of Knoxville now, getting at Louisville, also picking up on a little bit of snowfall right there as well. No snow for us. We'll most likely get a mixed bag north of I-95, pretty much, I mean, extremely north of I-95 into central North Carolina, where they're expecting winter weather advisories as well as several inches of snow. So some of the state could be seeing its first snow, not the earliest, probably the second earliest of this year. Obviously, we had a little snow back on Veterans Day, but other than that, we talked about the drought improving. That severe drought disappeared. Next week's update probably a lot better because we'll eventually see most of that rain coming in here helping us out with that. Winter weather advisories only for Halifax and Northampton County and pretty much west of that area in the central Virginia, where they could be seeing potentially between 2 to 5 inches of snow north of Virginia Beach into Richmond. So something areas that usually don't get to see snow this early is getting it right now. For us though, pre-sunrise north of 264, mostly a mix. They'll change over to rain quickly though, as it does with that too. And you see that fine line right there. So most of this is going to probably be rain, maybe a few sleet pellets. We'll probably see a few snowflakes mixing in for us, but really nothing to hone in just about. Of course, we'll zoom back in locally here to time things out for you here. By sunrise, there's that little opportunity for that little wintry mix I showed you a second ago, and the rest of us a cold rain through the duration of Friday. So just not a pleasant day, but later in the evening hours, rain is gone. We'll get a break in the moisture before another batch of showers comes out, arriving early Saturday morning for the south. Some of this could also start out as a little brief wintry mix as well, depending on location. But the rainfall amounts, when all is said and done, we could walk away with a good maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain. Snowfall back towards Virginia, especially the mountains of West Virginia, well over a half a foot of snow. Could see anywhere between 1 to 4 inches, anywhere between Richmond down towards Roanoke. So definitely something that we're not seeing in our future anytime soon, unfortunately, for those snow lovers. But I will say though, the cool weather remains at play here for quite some time. If you do have plans to be outside, definitely want to make sure to bundle up. Those overnight lows also dropping down to the mid-30s at night, and then we'll slowly start warming up heading into early next week.
Certainly is feeling like December weather though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely for sure. These are average highs we'd see in January instead of December. Wow. Average highs next week will be back to where we need to be for this time of year.
Yeah. So if you're heading out doing Christmas shopping, it will feel like Christmas shopping.
For sure.
It certainly will.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.